A Pay-As-You-Earn or PAYE Settlement Agreement is also known as a PSA. It lets you make one annual payment to cover the income tax and national insurance due on some benefits and expenses for your employees. The benefits and expenses you can include in a PSA must be minor, irregular, or impracticable, so things that are difficult to place a value on or divide between individual employees. You can find examples of these by searching PSA on gov.uk. When you get a PSA for these items, you won't need to put them through your payroll to work out tax and national insurance, include them in your end-of-year online P11D, or pay Class 1A national insurance on them at the end of the year. As part of your PSA, you'll pay Class 1B national insurance instead. Some payments don't have to be included in a PSA. These are known as trivial benefits, and you don't need to pay tax and national insurance on them. All of the following must apply to qualify as a trivial benefit. It costs you £50 or less to provide. It isn't cash or a cash voucher. It isn't a reward for an employee's work or performance. And it isn't in the terms of the employee's contract. Some items cannot be included in a PSA. For example, wages, high-value benefits like company cars, or cash payments. You can apply for a new PSA or amend an existing agreement online. You need to do this by the 5th of July following the end of the tax year the agreement relates to. You can also cancel your PSA online. To apply for a new PSA or amend an existing one, you'll need to provide the following: your PAYE reference, the tax year you want the new agreement or amendment to take effect, and the benefits you want to include in the PSA. When we've agreed which benefits can be included in your PSA, we'll send you a letter to confirm this. We'll then send you a P626 form by post. This is your PSA. You don't need to renew the PSA each year. It will continue until either you or HMRC cancels it, or you need to amend it. If you cannot apply online, you can apply by post. The postal address is on screen. When you have a PSA, you must send a PSA calculation to HMRC following the end of the tax year to which it relates. If you didn't pay any taxable benefits during the year, you'll need to send us a nil return. You can send your calculation online using the digital PSA1 form. To find this, search PSA1 on gov.uk. You'll need to sign in using your Government Gateway user ID and password or your email address. To complete the form, you'll need your employer reference, the tax year of the PSA calculation, the type of expenses and benefits included on your PSA, the number of employees receiving each benefit or expense, and the correct rate of tax for each employee. Once you complete the form, it will show you the tax and Class 1B national insurance due. A Pay-As-You-Earn or PAYE Settlement Agreement is also known as a PSA. Your PSA payment includes income tax and Class 1B national insurance, due from your PSA calculation. It must be paid by the 19th of October each year, or the 22nd of October if you're paying electronically. You may be charged penalties and interest if your payment is late. When we receive your PSA calculation, we'll send you a payslip. When you make your payment, use the payment reference shown on the payslip. Your payment reference will look like this. It's 2 letters followed by 12 numbers. If you don't receive your payslip before the due date, you should use your unique safe reference to avoid paying late. You can find this on the covering letter we sent with your signed PAYE Settlement Agreement, known as a P626 form. Your safe reference will look like this. It's 2 letters followed by 13 numbers. When paying, you should only make a single payment covering the total amount due from all your PSA calculations. The time you need to allow for your payment to reach us depends on how you pay. We recommend paying online by approving a payment through your bank account, direct debit, one-off payment, bank transfer, or debit or corporate credit card. To find out about other payment methods, search Pay PSA on gov.uk.
You've paid your employees and sent the full payment submission to HMRC on time. But when and how do you pay what you owe? Following the end of each pay period, your cleared payment must reach HMRC's bank account by the 22nd of the month. However, if you're paying by cheque, This must reach HMRC by the 19th. For example, if you've paid employees in tax month 4, that's the 6th of July to the 5th of August, you need to make sure your payment clears by the 22nd of August, or your cheque reaches HMRC by the 19th of August. If the deadline falls on a weekend or bank holiday, your payment must clear on the last working day before this, unless you're using faster payments. If your payment is late, you may be charged interest and penalties. Whenever you pay, it's important to use your Accounts Office reference number. This will have been sent to you when you registered as an employer. It's 13 digits long and is made up of a combination of letters and numbers. If your payment is very early or very late, you need to let HMRC know which tax year and month this is for. You do this by adding 4 numbers to the end of your Accounts Office reference number to show the year and tax month. For example, for tax month 4, a very early payment would clear into HMRC's account on or before the 5th of August, and a very late payment on or after the 6th of September. In both cases, you need to add the year and month number. So how can you pay? HMRC recommends paying by direct debit, approving a payment through your online bank account, bank transfer, or card online, which are convenient and secure. For your payment to clear the same or next day, please use faster payments or CHAPS, but please check your bank's payment deadlines. You can also pay online by approving a payment through your bank account using your online banking details or debit or corporate credit card. There's a non-refundable fee for corporate card payments, but no fee for paying by personal debit card. You cannot pay by personal credit card. If you have 3 working days for your payment to clear, you can use an existing direct debit or BACS. When you pay by direct debit for the first time, please allow 5 working days for your payment to clear. After this, future payments will take 3 working days. If you have fewer than 250 employees, you can post a cheque with your Accounts Office reference number on the back. But remember, it needs to reach HMRC by the 19th of the month. This is also less secure than other options. Remember to pay by the deadline to avoid any interest or penalties.
If you're having problems paying your tax bill, don't worry. HMRC can help you get back on track. We'll look at your financial circumstances and how we can help you. For example, if you can't pay by the deadline, we may be able to agree an affordable payment plan. That means you can pay in installments. And if your financial circumstances change again, we'll look at changing the arrangement so you can still afford to make payments. If it's your health or other personal difficulties causing problems, we'll work with you, or with someone acting on your behalf, to find a solution you can afford. We also work with Money Helper. They can help you access advice that's free and independent if you're having difficulty paying any of your debts. Remember, we're here to help.